guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another one. So I actually have, something to say. So I know right now most of you guys are in separation of your kingdom spouse, and most of you guys are dealing with a lot of warfare when it comes to that, because I don't know if it's it could be the female or the male, whoever is weak at, the kingdom spouse, assignments. And, well, let me not say assignments, but because God send you someone, when you're sent a kingdom spouse, if both of you guys are not equally yoked on the same page, one of you guys are gonna fall for the warfare that is being thrown at you guys. And anybody that knows, that knows about kingdom relationship, that's actually in a kingdom relationship, you know that the devil will send out his posses to attack your kingdom relationship, and it takes both of you guys to pray and rebuke and fight together within the spirit to cancel all the plans of the enemy. But if one is not on the same page, that one that is not on the same page is going to fall for the trick of the enemy, and it will cause, delay and separation between you and that person. And this is when your spouse is going to fall for the counterfeits, and it's going to make it seem like the person that God sent them is not even, the one for them, because they're going to start looking at it as if you're a bad person, you're this and that. And when God do finally, deal with the enemy, and also deal with your spouse, when they come back around, when you guys come back around together, the next time you guys come back together, you guys will be on the same page, because you and your kingdom spouse, the person that fell for the enemy tricks, is going to go through so much thinking that, they found the right person, because most of them move on to the next relationship and thinking that relationship was for them, when really that relationship is not for them. Most of them are, under spells from people that's throwing, arrows at them, just doing anything to separate the kingdom relationship from you and your spouse. Yeah, it's not gonna be a pretty good look, but I do want you guys to know that you need to stay strong within the weight of your kingdom spouse, in healing and reflecting, and because the person that leaves, is always the one that feels like, the kingdom relationship is not worth it. It's not, let me tell you something. Basically, you're going to go through a lot of trials and tribulations for them to realize that this person was sent by God. And most of the time it's because they refuse to be obedient and follow the word of God, follow the path of God. Because let me tell you something, when you get into a kingdom relationship, there's sacrifices that you're going to have to make. And most of these sacrifices are not going to be something easy to do, because you're so used to your old lifestyle. And in order for the kingdom relationship to work, you have to make sacrifices for God. And that's just what it is. It don't matter how long it takes. Most of your kingdom spouses, they're just being, in denial, being disobedient, not wanting to follow the path of the biblical way of, being with one another, until you reach a certain point in your life, and then you start realizing you don't find the love that you're looking for, within the person that you maybe thought that would be better than your kingdom spouse. And being with a counterfeit doesn't feel good unless you are okay with being somebody that's being dishonest with you, just not just evil and not on the same page as you at all, you know, and just people just using you. That's the only way you'll be able to deal with a counterfeit. You will be dealing with a lot of heartaches, a lot of heartbreaks, disappointments, and in the beginning it feels good, but after a while it doesn't, because you don't feel at home. You don't feel like you trust the person. Basically, all the qualities you'll be looking for within a wife or a husband, you won't find it in the counterfeit. And yeah, so I do want you guys to know that it is going to be okay. God has everything under control. When your kingdom spouse do come back into your life, they will be a different person. They won't be the way they left. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.